Welcome to the third video in this Final Cut Pro 10 Master course, and here you will be learning how to do some basic editing things like titles and lower thirds, navigating the timeline, skimming versus the playhead, safe zones, and basic volume control. So let's get into it. First, let's see what the difference is between the playhead and the skimming tool. So the playhead is the actual line with the marker on top, and the playhead is just where your cursor is when you're scrolling through the video. You can toggle whether you want to be skimming through the sound as well over here. And the shortcut to toggle the skimming in general is S. So as you can see now, when I move the mouse, it is not skimming around. To turn off snapping, you can hit N on the keyboard. And that way when you're taking and moving clips, they're not snapping to any parts of the video. If you do hit N, you can see that it snaps to where the cuts are, as well as where your playhead is. Another good shortcut to know is B for the blade tool. That way you can cut your videos. A to go back to cursor. Now let's get into the titles. So I typically use basic titles as well as basic lower thirds. So let's throw in a basic title. To edit the title, you have to go into your settings right here, and you can choose the name. For this, I will use the name of the song, and you can see there's different parameters, as well as color correction and info in general. So let me make the text a little bit bigger. If you scroll down, you'll see that there's an option for drop shadow. Let me add that. Hit show for more options. I'm just going to add a bigger distance, blur it slightly, and now it should be pretty readable. Another big thing in Final Cut is compounding clips. So let me take two of these clips, right click, and choose new compound clip. And let me call this with title. Let's also show the safe zones. So let's go to view, overlays, show title and action safe zones. So my title is fitting right into that zone. Obviously it's not super huge. So that is good to go. And the purpose for this compound clip is so that we can fade the text together with the singer. So as you can see, it comes in together, and then we could go into the compound clip itself, shorten it, and add a transition. So let's go back, and you can navigate into your compound clips from the actual event here. You can see they'll be titled whatever you named it. So now you can see that the title comes on together with the singer and disappears. That is obviously not the title that I used in the actual music video, but this is just an example so you can see how compounding clips work. Also, some basic audio adjustments for volume. You can see if you just press on the volume here, you can grab this line and it lets you adjust the volume of the track. So you can go either up to 12 extra decibels, or you can go to negative infinity to turn off the track fully. You can also click on the clip, go into the sound tab, and adjust the volume control there as well. Now that we are done learning the basic editing tools, let's get into some advanced things like multi-camera editing that are going to save you a lot of time. That is going to be in the next video down below.